go ahead and let your eyelids go down, closing like shades on a window. Not that it's time to go to sleep, but it's time to look inwards, to take a look at the inner landscape of our minds and our hearts, and even our bodies. So, as a way to help us come back into the present moment, the only moment we're alive, let's breathe consciously. So, do some 3x7s, inhaling to the count of 3 and exhaling to the count of 7. This counting process helps us to stay with the breath. So inhaling 1, 2, 3, and exhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, as you inhale, notice the chest expanding. And as you exhale, notice the shoulders dropping down. Inhaling, gently expanding the chest, the ribs, and exhaling as you're counting, letting go. As you do 3x7 breath work, you adjust the counts to match your body. So not forcing anything, but really dialing into what your body's doing. And then let's move our attention to some different places on the body as a way of focusing, as a way of training our attention, and as a way of getting in touch with our true home, right here, right now. So moving your attention to the top of your body, becoming aware of the scalp, the top of the scalp, and the skin moving out, down towards your forehead and your ears, and the nape of your neck. The hair follicles on the top of your head. Any sensations inside the top of the head. There may be pressure. There may be an ache or a pain, and noticing without judging. Take a nice inhale, and as you exhale, relaxing the thin layer of muscles under your scalp, releasing as much as you can. And then move your attention to the outer ears, the left and the right, the folds of skin and cartilage, the earlobes, and then move that attention down into the inner ear, the ear canal with hair inside the eardrum. Notice now any sounds in your awareness as they hit your eardrum, the sound waves bouncing against your eardrums. And then move your attention to your forehead. Relaxing any lines in the forehead. Noticing the eyebrows. Aware of the space between the eyebrows, sometimes known as the third eye. Exhaling, relaxing the brow. Then notice the muscles around the eyes. Smoothing the lines around the eyes as you relax. Noticing the eyelashes, the eyelids, the moisture inside the eyelids. Move your attention to your nose. In particular, notice the inside of your nose. Notice the cool air moving past the hairs inside of your nose as you inhale. Notice the air on the back of your throat. And notice the warmth as you exhale. Move your attention to your cheeks. Your jaw. Opening the jawbone a fraction. Relaxing the lower jaw. Letting the tongue rest on the floor of the mouth. aware of your teeth and your lips. And then moving the corners of your mouth ever so slightly upwards. A few muscles in the direction of a smile. Noticing how that feels. Move your attention to your throat. Maybe noticing the muscles moving as you swallow. Notice the tendons in the neck. And on your next exhale, letting the shoulders drop a little further. Releasing some of the tendons in the neck. Notice your arms, the upper arms, the armpits, the elbows, and the lower arms. The hands. Notice one hand and the other hand. Aware of warmth or coolness, moisture or dryness, tingling, whatever it is. On your next inhale, check in with the heart area. As your lungs expand, moving your attention there. And as your lungs contract, sensing into the heart. How is your heart today? Is it peaceful or agitated? Is it longing for something? Is it at rest? And whatever it is that we find as we examine our inner experience, remembering to bring an attitude of non-judgment, letting things be as they are. And moving your attention to the abdomen. And remembering the stomach has as many neurotransmitters as the brain, our second brain, checking in. Is there a tightness or a holding? If there is, on the next exhale, releasing some tension in the stomach. Moving the attention to the hips and the backs of the legs, maybe on the back of the chair or the floor or bed. Aware of the gravity, that pressure, our weight. Our grounding. And then move your attention down your legs to the upper legs, the knees, the backs of the knees. The lower legs, the shins, the calves, the ankles, and tops of the feet, the soles of the feet. Now keeping your mind on an anchor, such as your hands or your feet, or your breath. Again, noticing the thoughts that come through the mind. When the mind runs off into a story or analysis, as soon as you notice, gently pause. Make a note to yourself, what was I doing? Remembering, planning, worrying. Make a note and come back to your anchor. Notice how the thoughts come and they go. Another one comes and it goes. Sometimes they come and stay for a long time. That's okay. As soon as you notice you've been carried away into thoughts, try and let them go. If even for a moment. A poem by Dorothy Hunt. Peace. Do you think peace requires an end to war or tigers eating only vegetables? Does peace require an absence from your boss, your spouse, yourself? Do you think peace will come some other place than here? Some other time than now? In some other heart than yours? Peace is this moment without judgment. That is all. This moment in the heart space where everything that is welcome. Peace is this moment without thinking that it should be some other way, that you should feel some other thing, that your life should unfold according to your plans. Peace is this moment without judgment. This moment in the heart space where everything that is welcome. Before we finish this meditation, taking a moment to set an intention.